Why, good evening, everyone. What's going on? How you doing? What's up, Retro Spice? Oh, I see you there. What's up, Arcane? What's up, Eva? What's up, Satellite? Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. Doing great. I am doing fantastic. As y'all know, this is my first day flying solo as effectively a single dad since my wife has gone back to Japan, care for her parents. Everything has gone fantastic. Everything has gone better than I expected, even. We had cereal. I posted dinner tonight. It's I've actually talked about it before. It's this thing my wife started making called pepper lunch, which is really, I think the closest thing to it is like it's a take on steak fried rice, I think. But it's you make like a very specific kind of rice. Dude, thank you so much for subscribing for 31 months, which is a ridiculous amount of time. It is peppery, yeah. You've been parenting for like more than a decade now. This should be easy. Yeah, but that's the thing. When there's two parents, it tends to become stratified. Like I specialize in certain things and my wife specializes in certain things. And now I have to generalize, and that's the challenge. But I'm there. I've got it. Yeah, my wife did most of it basically. But yeah. Anyway, dinner is like you make it's not. It doesn't start with white rice. The rice is like it's lower water content. And then you put in like chicken stock and cooking sake and minced onions, and you cook that up. So that's already like a flavor explosion there. And then you marinate like thin sukiyaki beef in garlic and soy sauce. You make an additional sauce using oyster sauce and soy sauce and more chicken stock. And then you also add green onions and corn, and you kind of mix all that together. And then yeah, top it with pepper to taste. So, dude, I did boil an onion and stock and seasonings and eat it. Pretty straightforward. Last best hope for man. Oh, that would have been a great stream title, Zem. Does it again. Good evening, PM Collector Boy. Got me wanting to hit up Panda Express again. I actually had I had Shake Shack for lunch today. That was my consolation prize for taking my wife to the airport and seeing her off. We had a $10 credit for Shake Shack, so I had a free burger. Because that's all $10 at Shake Shack will get you is a burger. But yeah, it was a bit tough this morning. On Tuesdays, my girls have like staggered starts. My younger daughter starts school at like 8:30, and my older daughter starts at like 9:10. And then I took my wife to the airport. I dropped her off at 11. And then yeah, after that, it was just like, well, now what? It's not steak burgers, completely regular burgers. Shake Shack, yeah, Shake Shack is really good burgers. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they're really good. But yeah, a regular cheeseburger is like $9. And it's not like, we're not talking like a Red Robin cheeseburger. This is not like a restaurant burger. This is like McDonald's size burger. $9. So we only ever eat Shake Shack for free. What's up, Shadows? How are you? And haven't eaten there in years, and I doubt you will again. Because yeah, their prices are just stupid. It's very stupid. Start playing Outer Wilds again. I didn't check that Echoes of the Eye. So I haven't checked it out technically. I'm working on it. I really enjoyed Echoes of the Eye. I'll admit I was a bit suspect at the idea of DLC for Outer Wilds because it was such a complete package, but Echoes of the Eye did it. Echoes of the Eye had the right idea. So. Trying to Eden Chronicles since it's come out. It's good so far. Still early in though. Fun fact, I've never had Shake Shack. You're not really missing out on anything. Like, it's not the kind of burger I'm like, you gotta try this at least once in your life. It's not like In-N-Out. It is very good, but it is aggressively overpriced. Like, really, really, really overpriced. It's in that tier of like, you haven't hit restaurant burger yet, but the whole like fast casual thing, where it's like fancier upscale fast food, so they can charge you $9 for a burger. Arguably, In-N-Out is a burger you have to try once in your life. Correct use of arguably, because I would argue that it is. I like how the recruitment tutorial for Uden words it as if you can find anyone gullible enough and be capable enough, would you kindly ask them to join? That's pretty funny. But yeah, it was a day. I was mainly concerned about dinner, and dinner went off without a hitch. I actually managed to cook a very tasty thing, and then we were set for the evening. And we're set for the kids' lunches tomorrow, and it's been great, honestly. My older daughter has been super helpful. My younger daughter has been really, really good. Ndif has showed up early in the stream, so we can go ahead and get this shit out of the way. Tried getting a job at a moisturizer factory. They rejected me. They told me to keep applying daily. That's actually pretty funny. That one's actually pretty okay. I'll let you have that. But yeah, other than that, I don't have much to report. I'm busy with work, so I haven't had the chance to do any fun stuff really. But all my fun stuff is here. My fun stuff is the stream. Hello there, Chaos. Good to see you. Saga Scarlet has good character recruitment. Pro Tag always extends the invite. You, the player, make the choice for the potential recruiter they want to join. Oh, that's cool. Cool. But the old-time graphics still had loop pimps of Lara, and so jagged and Larez. I was like, that's it. Guessing the modern version I'm more visible. I guess that's the thing, right? In the modern remasters, if you're gonna upscale everything, you would actually have to upscale that to be technically more lewd. So instead of doing that, just take it out. Makes sense. Pick up some Frogwares games, an $8 bundle on Xbox for Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 in the Sinking City. Nice. Very nice. Appreciate Ndif because he's basically a Christmas cracker chick every time. Unique and different in exactly the way we play Saga 4. Nice. Good. Good, good, good. I do want to get back to I do want to give Romancing Saga 2 a try sometime. I haven't forgotten, chat. I haven't forgotten anything. I remember all the games that I've made intonations towards. Just some we just don't get to. Sometimes there's too much else going on, and sometimes it's actual spite. Case in point. I'll let you interpret that. Box of cracker jokes doesn't come with a toy. Oh my god. Now it's got layers. Layers upon layers. So, I think we should just go ahead and get to it. There is the possibility we could finish this tonight. There's two big things we need to do tonight. And we did more than two big things last night, so it's, you know, who knows? Maybe the great secret of mana will be revealed tonight. Maybe not. Who could say, really? We can, after we see it happen. But schedule-wise, what we do tomorrow is going to depend on what we do tonight. It's either going to be another night of Secret of Mana, or we're going to scramble around for something else to do. Probably a hog. Thursday, we're back to the Power Hours. We'll also be on the Power Hours on Saturday. And then Friday, I still haven't decided. I have no idea. Haven't really thought of anything yet, but I'm sure I will by the time we get there. Hog, hog, hog. What's up, Lotra High? Good to see you. I'm glad you have video. I kind of like that. Hog, hog, hig. Hog, hog, hig. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. One day into single parenting, and I haven't had to shuffle any of the schedule around, so that's a good sign, I think. Hidden intention game. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, welcome back to Secret of Mana. Everything is great. We're having a wonderful time here. Last time we checked in with the world and the greater situation there, everything was screwed. The Mana Fortress has been revived by Thanatos, and at any moment, the Mana Beast could just show up, destroy the fortress, and as collateral damage, the rest of the planet. And we don't want that, so we need to figure out how to destroy the Mana Fortress ourselves. But all of our mana power is gone. The Empire totally jacked our mana power off screen, so we need to fix that. Pretty sunset though, yeah. Pretty Twilight of Humanity. It's great. Anyway, we need to go to that big, where was it? Volcano? There's a volcano somewhere. Here it is. I found the volcano. Destroy the Mana Fortress with the power of friendship. So we're gonna land here, and we're gonna see what we can do. I've been waiting. Come here quick. So welcome to the Pure Land. The land of pureness. Anyway, we're looking for the mana tree itself. The seeds obviously weren't cutting it, so we need the whole ass tree now. Holy God, there's a whole ass chicken leg there. And it hurt us. It hurt us bad. This is the future conservatives one. Fish moving this Sunday. Nice! Congratulations. I know you're pretty excited about your place. Forgot this bit and thought the fucking hedgehog was talking to you. The only thing that would have been better is if you thought it was the chicken leg talking to us. Pure Land sounds so nice and friendly. I'm sure it'll be a great time, yeah. Everybody remembers Pure Land from Final Fantasy Legend 3, right? That was a fucking party. On the bright side, we do a shitload of damage now. So. I don't remember where exactly we're going there. Fury Fighter, what's up, buddy? Nice streak. 30 hours, we'll never get back. Let's go! Quit putting my party to sleep, you jackasses. Oh, God. No, you need to actually do the cure when I tell you to do the cure. Amputated chicken legs? Yep. We're in the Pure Land. All bets are off. Shit gonna be weird. Keep in mind, these little guys are like breakdancing on us for like 150 damage after we bought like the insanely expensive armor. So those are Griffin hands. I don't know what happened to the rest of the Griffin. They probably don't want us to ask. Yeah, everything here does just like a fuckload of damage. Finish a kill team. I assume the water decals. Nice! Nice. That's gotta be very gratifying. Oh, and games give you recolored enemies from the starter zones at the end. It is kind of cool, isn't it? Because you're like, oh, I know this guy. Oh my God, he is tearing my face off. He is disassembling me before mine own eyes. The combination of new and old enemies is also pretty solid. Because it helps reinforce the fact that, like, shit is pretty serious now. Shit is actually pretty serious right now. These things are doing tons of damage. I think this is gonna be another situation. Oh god, we've been turned to stone. Oh god, we're all dead. Everyone is just fucking dead. Well, that's unfortunate. Sadly, no trace of them was ever found. Well, yeah, they went to the one place that nobody ever returns from. Good end. I can get a bunch of weak palette swaps or whatever the game's basic slime is early on, then when we're a late game version, it kicks your ass. The future refused to change. The first few bosses show up as basic enemies in the final dungeon. I got a sense of progression. It used to be a tough fight, and now you can kick their ass. Yeah. Doesn't actually happen in this game, unfortunately. The bosses are a little too different from the regular enemies, I think. Oh my god, a treasure chest. What are the odds it's just straight instant death? No, it's Royal Jam. Nice. That's great. Because I've been too cheap to buy Royal Jam. Might need to... Yeah, that's it. Silence the guy with no magic. Oh, wait. Silence is different in this game. Silence actually prevents you from using your charge skills. And it's like a super version of Confuse. Cool, okay. So, Bob, how you doing? Lurk away, my friend. Enjoy. It's good to have you here in any capacity. Can I download Tadpole's War Lizards? Whether anyone would want that? Yeah, not I. Getting eaten by those dudes is not one of my favorite memories of this game. Hey, yell when you attack with a charge skill. It makes sense silence to prevent that. You know, you have an excellent point. If you're not yelling out the name of your skill when you do it, what is the point? What does it even mean? What is it there for? Oh god, there's some kind of murder fish too. This guy's break dancing is out of control. Some 4 lizards in your life? So that's a mush gloom. Or rather, that was a mush gloom. Now it's just mush. Graphically, I think these fish guys are some of my favorite enemies in the game. Because they're just so cartoony. Eyes bug out when they get hit. Becomes flat fuck Friday when you knock them down. Sucks still in the men for your surgery. It's hard to stay awake, missing secret mana. Top 3 SNES library. It means a whole lot. I've been enjoying it. I've been having a fantastic time. Yeah. It's a real shame it took me so long to come back to it. Because I do love this game a lot. And yeah, I hadn't played it since... I really don't think I played this game since college. Ooh. Ooh. Instant death? Instant death? Yep. Oh, I survived. I lived, motherfucker. Excuse me. You need to do the thing. Okay. Thoughts on Illusion? Do you mean Illusion of Gaia? I've only played a bit of that one. I got pretty stuck when I played it as a youth. I couldn't beat the vampires. What I played of it was really cool, though. Jump on the car and sugar, Oh, Illusion of Gaia is not the sequel to this. Illusion of Gaia is made by a completely different company. The sequel to this is Trials of Mana, which is actually on Steam now, and I have it, and we will play eventually. But I've never played Trials. I played the game that came before this. What we knew in the West as Final Fantasy Adventure. God damn, that did a lot of damage. Ow. Honestly, I played Final Fantasy Adventure more than I played this, even though I like this game more, I think. Lies of Mana. And I played Legend of Mana a while back, by popular request. That's a very weird game. I'm glad I played it, but it's not really my thing. Think of Secret Evermore? Secret Evermore is just an interesting story. How that whole thing came to be. So you're playing the original or the remake of Trials? I'll be playing the remake. I have it on Steam. And I've heard very good things about it. Could you stop doing like 300 damage to me with your dumb fucking spell? Apparently that guy's an ice thug. Legend of Mana plays close to Romancing Saga meets Man. Legend of Mana doesn't really play like anything you could compare it to, really. It is such a weird game. Oh shit, we found a boss. Oh god, oh fuck, we found another snake. Oh god. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Need to make sure my butts doesn't die. Okay, good. Give me a scan, would you? Alright, good dodge. Alright. We're 3,400 hit points. Don't think it has any weaknesses. Oh, Fierce Silkwood. Okay. Well, why don't you do the thing then? Air blast that ass. Well, I have no idea how much damage that did, but I'm gonna assume it did well. I know if you're TikTok, I'm not, unfortunately. There's a trend right now asking what remake or rehaul of a game you know won't ever happen. What would yours be? Star Tropics. Star Tropics is never coming back, and I know that. It makes me sad, but I want it back anyway. You did this yourself with the naming scheme, no matter who gets it, who gets started getting your ass kicked. So this is apparently a dragon worm. Could you, like, fix that, maybe? I think it would be wise. Earth Slide level 8. That is a big-ass number. I've been moogled! Fortunately, I can do something about this. Trials feels like a more complete polished take on Secret's formula, though the replayability with the different protagonists. I'm still tiny, though. Alright, let's do the healing first, and then we'll do the fixing of everything else. Level 8? That's more than level 7. Oh, God. Stop that. Here, just eat some fucking chocolate. It's fine. Can I actually see how much damage this is doing? I'd really appreciate it. 1! Cool. I guess we can dispense with that then. What does... I don't know what Thunder Saber does, but let's find out. If it does more damage, that'd be nice. Heard good things about the remake. Original is definitely an SNES marvel, though, and mostly just improves and expands every aspect of Superman. That's what I keep hearing from people. So I'm excited to give it a try sometime. And it'll be an odd experience to play like a new Mana game in this style. Because Legend was not that. As interesting as Legend is, it's not that. Saying Densetsu 3 is the highest quality sample you've ever heard from an SNES game. Did the snake rattle and roll snake? Sure. Bob, thanks for the bits. I appreciate it. Okay, yeah, I don't think it's going to. This thing is just constantly doing bullshit. I want some idea of how far we've come on this. Oh, wait. Do your thing. Okay. Wait, where did she go? Oh, she got et. Okay, she keeps... I would really like her to cast a spell, but she keeps getting, like, knocked back. Alright, we're at 2,600. We're getting there slowly. Not so surely, but slowly. Yeah, if I could, I was gonna say, if I could just land an actual, oh, you're dead, aren't you? Yep, you're dead. Damn, it's like, it's really hard to land. It's really hard to land attacks on this guy because you'll naturally dodge when he goes by. Okay, that worked. That was pretty good. That re-release of Rainbow Six One 2 made me not want to scream into a pillow and rage quit. Well, she's dead. See, that's the thing. Like, had a nice big attack all charged up, and he just dodged. Ew. We're doing a lot of shows back and forth and out of Pure Land. Yeah, I think this was another one where I just did it like one boss at a time. Oh. Because it's hard to do anything else here. Well, I think I just died because I held on my charge too long. Jesus Christ, man. boss seems like some bullshit. It's not great. This one's a bit aggressive. Oh, wait. Let's see if we can cancel that out. So I don't have to deal with this shit. Oh, fuck off. I had that. I remember two really bad bosses in this area, and this is one of them. Okay, well, I actually did some damage that time. That was good. Eve, buddy, you have been beating that horse this whole time. That horse was dead before we even started playing this game. You really need to find a new bit. What horse now? Eva can't let go of this whole grinding magic bit. Did you really? You already said no to that? I say no to that every single night because Eva won't shut up about it. Things don't look like they're going so. None of the bosses in this area are very nice. Like, you might have also missed the end of last night's stream where we had, like, a pretty ridiculous fight that I really only won because I broke the enemy's AI and didn't even realize it. But this has always been an awful fight. And there's kind of no way around it. I gotta know how close we are. Cool, I don't care what level slip it is. Oh, 692. Okay, we're almost there. We just gotta keep it together, that's all. Yeah, we're gonna hit Undyne level 8 for the girl just because of the incessant necessity for healing. Most of the bosses in this game are not very good or fine. I disagree with that. Most of the bosses in this game are fine. It's just people tend to remember the ones that they get stuck on. And that's true of any game, really. You need to do that. Is there a trick to this? It's technically weak against Sylph. Maybe if you have really high, like, Sylphid magic, you can just magic it a lot, but... I don't know. It's, like, that's not gonna stop it from doing all the other shit that it does. Actually, wait. I don't want that. I need this. So that ended up being your strongest. Lightning solves many problems. Yeah, unfortunately, we just haven't had. We haven't had a whole lot of call for that one. That's a snake that's struck by lightning. I think we're almost there. Like, we are definitely close. Man. I was really hoping I'd trick that into working, but it... Holy shit! Okay, that was pretty clutch. Cool. And we got some level ups and life ups and everything. We're getting the fuck out of here. I think we gotta go into the next area. That was a long fight, yes. I think a snake would be weak to cold. You would, wouldn't you? You would, wouldn't you? I think we're east.
I like it.
Got lost. Doesn't matter. Never hard to find Pandora. It's like one giant landmass in this game. Everything else is a little tricky to find, but not that. Giant mongoose would have been pretty great, yeah. You know, we're actually gonna do. I wonder how the legend of the Norse snake came to be. It's funny if you talk to the guy off center, so the animation of getting into bed is like all y'all just hanging off the side. Imagine if I just bumped his table and we had to do this boss again. I don't like imagining such things. I don't feel the need. Imagine going to 7-Eleven and Dubai encounter was endlessly dancing. You walking past the door. I don't know. I'd probably be inclined to stay. Alright. I think we actually need to find Neko. Is around here, like around the opposite side of this place, I think. I need more walnuts, but I think I can actually already afford those gauntlets. Me and Turkish ice cream. No. The answer is no. Fairy walnuts are 1,000. You little thief. Okay, I can buy one gauntlet, which I will do. And I will give that to my healer. Yeah, from 35 to 90, that's a pretty big jump. Alright. Presuming there's no music in shops, in universities, the music's just the OST, all the shopkeepers just getting down to literally the sounds of nothing. Look, they got the rhythm in their hearts, okay? They got the music in their souls. I'm not one to judge. There it is. Alright, here we go. Part 2. Hope I don't get murdered by the regular enemies on the way. Ow. I'm gonna kind of scoot past some of these guys. Some of them are worse to fight than others. No, I don't think he's gonna let me. Hitchhike enemies in late game area give me flashbacks to certain Souls games DLC. You know what? I'm gonna have to take matters in my own hands here. Yeah, Undine is at level 7 now. Fun DLC, it has Angry Hedgehogs and Horse Fuck Valley. Well then. Mentioned before, due to the Tales of Terrania's interesting dub, I always read Undine is Undini? Dude, that's what the Jawas yell in A New Hope. Kill me, box. Fucking do it. Fucking do it! Good shit. Good shit. First time I saw it read out loud and poisoned your mind forever. I end up leveling up Dryad too because of all this. Wootini! The old Star Wars card game back in the 90s had different, you know, different types of cards, like every card game does. It had like characters and locations and equipments, and then it had different kinds of effects. It had like persistent effects, and then it had interrupts, and it had different kinds of interrupts. And one of the most potent kinds of interrupts was literally called an Utini interrupt. And offhand, I don't even remember why. Like, I don't remember exactly what it did that was different from normal interrupts, but I always thought that was really funny. And that's also where I learned what an important word that is in the Jawa lexicon. I think I just read something I didn't know about on this game. What's that? I'm curious if I know it. Or if it's even true. Protagonist is the very same voice actor as Sly Cooper. Imagine Sly Cooper saying Undini. Played that, they had a card for every frame of each movie. It sure felt like it. It sure felt like it. Alright, I've found ruins. Defeat the dragon to the left of the forest to pass this gate. Oh, they let you save your game here. Holy shit. I completely forgot. They let you save your game here. There's a card for blue milk. They definitely mined every scene. And they also added their own stuff in some cases. Like, they would totally CG stuff into scenes to make their own cards for things. You apparently cast Analyzer on chest. Wait, really? I never knew that. That's crazy. I'm gonna start doing that. Get those valuable girl sylphid levels. Fatigue effect is a special type of effect you can play to hinder your opponent or help yourself. They usually played on one location, cause a specific character to move to that location or to cancel a negative effect. Target of a teeny effect is lost. A teeny effect is lost at the same time. Okay, so it's kind of like a trap. Started in a stealth section, couldn't get through it. I did it in first try and looks like. Oh! Oh fuck! We found a Dargon. We found the snow dragon. Well, from a magic standpoint, this might go really well. It doesn't have a ton of health either. I've been frosty. I'm just gonna make a wild assumption here. Fireballing, please. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, that's the stuff. What? The snow dragon is weak to fire? Who could have imagined? In the wiki, yes, it's true. Apparently, the trap will change color if trapped and it disarms it. Oh, well, damn. We'll definitely have to try that next time we see a chest. I had no idea. That's crazy. The battle doesn't drag on. Nah, this will be over pretty fast. That's what, like 8 casts? I mean, assuming Cheeks doesn't get killed doing this shit. That's another of the many things that I've forgotten about this game, is if enemies stack status effects, it does massive damage. Appreciate the gnarly insectile tail they gave it. Yeah, definitely. It's pretty cool looking. Frosty to get. Oh, that's. You know what? I don't like the looks of that. Let's help old Cheeks out here. That was a big heal. I mean, level 7. Single target, it's like, yeah, max. Breath wing. Gross. Don't do that. How do you get whacked? Ow! Jesus Christ. We win! Eat shit, buddy. Did you find the dragon or the dragon to find you? It'd be funny if it was the dragon that told us to come find him so he could beat us up. And yet it is us who beat him up. Way to go! Got me a nice bow orb. Alright, level 50. We are cracking level 50. Ow. Yeah, I don't like these guys. I don't like these guys. Continue on. Shall I save your game? Hell yes, you shall. Save the shit out of that game. You know, if this is what things are like when the land is pure, maybe we want them kind of fucked up. Maybe Pure Land is bad. I don't want to deal with that guy. I don't want to deal with any of these guys. Are we the baddies? Okay, you know what? We blew those guys up. Let's just go. Let's just leave. Cool. Ghosts and fish and fuck off. I think the next boss is gonna be down here somewhere in the caves. Yeah. I am now level 51, for I am Butts. These guys are good for leveling. Pain in the ass to fight, but they are good for leveling. Pow. These guys, I don't want to deal with them. I do not like eggplant mens. I don't like eggplant. I don't like eggplant mans. Here we go. Ah, okay, I remember this one. This is the other one I remember. I fucking hate these birds. This is the axe beak. What do we got? Well, it's fiery. 2800. Fears Undine. Okay, cool. Our Undine is way underdeveloped, but let's see what we can do. Yeah, that's not good. Remember this guy? Yeah, unfortunately I do too. Wait, what happened? Did that just not go off? Alright, I think we're gonna have a bit of a challenge just trying to hit this thing. Fucking hate these bird enemies. And interestingly, my friends just really don't want to fight this guy. They're just not interested. Remind you of the guys from the labyrinth. I don't think we can get up there, actually. Little brother you can force a second controller onto. Unfortunately, no. As helpful as that would be, no. This will be fine. It's another slow one. I'm just gonna have to lob spears into its head for a while. Maybe we could like lower its defense for a minute. I didn't really do anything. Wow, I only got this to 2. So thanks for eating that. Lobbing the spears into your head would be an effective way of defeating me too. For fuck's sake! If I bother to charge this shit up, I expect it to be respected. Can't throw that far. I'm actually okay with this, just, oh, never mind. Staring at the bottom of his feet. One nice thing about this guy is he's not immune to attack while casting. This is one of the weird things about this game is how inconsistent the enemies are with like when they're immune to attacks, whether you can queue up attacks on them. Like this guy you can't queue shit up on, but you can hit him when he's like in the middle of casting and stuff. That snake that took fucking forever to kill, if it was doing anything other than just moving around, you could do no damage to it. But this guy doesn't give a shit. Fuck. Surprised that hit him. Like, really surprised that hit him. Some turns I ran a public restroom in the movie theater where some dude in the urinals yelled, "Yo, piss in Mountain Dew." What a colorful observation. Literally. Hang on. Fairly self-explanatory. Envy, that's the weirdest one you've had. Tack down. God, don't make this go any slower, bird. Yay, we're done. Yay, we're done. We did it. Okay, if this follows the pattern, I think if we proceed onward, we'll find another gate that'll let us save. Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna start kind of... I don't think I want to screw these ghosts. Ah! Box. Holy shit, you can target treasure chests. What the hell does that mean? Does that mean it's trapped? Means one of two things. Let's see what happens. Chocolate! That means the drugs have started working. Yes, good. We got another gate. Perfect. I love it. Defeat the dragon to the left of the forest to pass this gate. Save your game. Hell yes! Hell yes. Alright, we got another dragon. Unfortunately, we got pretty lucky with the last one. This one, maybe less so. Red dragon. 3,000. I think it always says trap okay. Fear's Undine, that's... How much damage can you do? Not much. Okay, now the new question is how the fuck do I hit him? Everything fears on you. Okay, I can't hit him. You gotta hit him in the head. And it's gonna be just like the last fight we had. Fuck off. Fortunately, he doesn't seem super inclined to, like, you know, do anything. Never mind. Ow. The summon you cast it. All spells cause the elemental to show up. Every single one, without exception. Like, when I cast Analyzer, Sylphid shows up. Wrong ass way. So you got really nasty doing petrified traps and tests because this undocumented feature of Analyzer. You know, it might actually talk about that in the manual for all we know. Could you, like, fucking fight this guy or something? Like, would it really be so much to ask? I've learned to really just not screw around with healing in this game. Nice! Whack him! Whack him hard! Yeah, I'm actually gonna change her charge. I'm gonna put it to like 3 or something. I feel like I might actually get more use out of that. Whack it good. Shows the game glitched, so rooms didn't load. Shadows around me, bodies. She was in uber bright rooms fighting floating helms and weapons. It's pretty funny. One of the funniest bugs I ever had was way back in the days of, I forget if it was Max Payne 1 or 2, but it was Max. Max would actually, his head and his hands would desync from the rest of his body. So as he's running around, his head and his hands were like levitating over his coat. It was so funny. The enemies still aren't loading, just afraid of corruptor saves. That's a definite concern. I would be worried about that too. Can we like, I don't know, can you come over here so I can kill you? I would like to finish this battle someday. If that's alright with you. Oh yeah. No, it's cool. I can just do like 0 damage. It's fine. I think that's great. Great Max Payne boys, gotta get him. Had V in your Cyberpunk T-posing first person. That was very funny and irritating. Why do I fucking bother? I actually wonder now, did the remake of this game even out any of this like combat weirdness where sometimes like hits just won't register or they'll do 0 damage? Did the combat system actually make any additional sense in the remake? Or is it still just the same? Crazy way to tell Max Payne 1 and 2 apart. Max looks like a block with a face on it. It's 1. Well, I will say on the bright side, this dragon isn't terribly threatening. That gives me some peace of mind. I wonder how close we are to being done with this. Okay, he's down to 800 hit points. $700, like 750, 700, 650, 6. 550, 5. It's just not registering now. All right, maybe like 4, 350. 3, 250. Look at him, he's just hanging out. He's like, I'm having a great time. And every time I say that, every time I start making fun of him, he hits me with some big Chungus spell. Some shit goes down. Actually, I had a person for the character model for the second game. Okay, we're almost done. Just stop missing. I said stop missing. What the fuck does balloon ring do? Balloon ring is supposed to inflict the balloon status effect, but for some reason we have like crazy high resistances to status effects now. It might be the endgame equipment we picked up. Please, could you just stop existing? There we go. Yeah, it's probably a piece of our armor. Makes us highly resistant to whatever. All right, chat, we're getting there. We're getting there. I think there's only 2 more bosses here. Kind of bummed you haven't found any of the gear drops yet. They are, like, the odds are so low on them, and I'm not even sure if it's the enemies here. I know the Mana Fortress enemies drop some, but I can't remember if it's the Pure Land guys. Hey. Do the damn thing. It's red, that means good, right? I don't know. Pure water. Royal Jam won't fit. Wow, jerk ass. The Griffin Claws do. Yo, fuck these guys. We don't need them. Let them cast their shit. It doesn't matter. Come on. Don't fall asleep. Damn it. Come on. Don't fucking fall asleep. Shit. Nap it on the job, cheeks. I think both are good, but Red indicated that it did have a trap. I mean, yeah, this is all completely new to me, so I don't know how to read it. And I've only seen Red so far, so I'm just gonna assume that all those chests would have killed me if I hadn't done that first. It's fine. Thanks for the defense up, I guess. Cool. Sorry you're so confuzzled. Come on. Ugh!
I like it.
There we go. Yeah, smack him. Fuck him up. The assumption trap percentages seem to go way up at the end of the game. I mean, red is pretty universally bad, right? Seems like a safe assumption. Red! Give me the danger. Chocolate! Alright, boss. This is... okay. It's this guy. Thunder Gygus. Oh, this is gonna suck. He has a lot of hit points. Fears Gnome. Steal MP from the chest. That'd be really funny. Slide his ass. Okay, does damage. That's all I need to hear. Does damage, we're doing it. Oh! Whoa! Okay. So he okay. So that Blitz Breath might just be instant death. Thunderbolt definitely isn't. He's hitting us with Thunder Saber, so. Our weapons aren't going to be very useful against him. It's a shitty trick of his. Hate it. It seems like only Blitz Breath does a bunch of damage. Make your weapons dirty, Earth. We could, but I get the feeling he would just revert it. It also, like, it doesn't wear off. Can I, like... Oh, and also it doesn't matter, because I just did, like, 100 damage to him. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, I don't think I can steal from him. Like, the elemental, like, sword effects don't really do... Like, they're more... It's like they're more status effect oriented than elemental. It's weird. Okay, for some reason, Butts takes a lot more elemental damage than everybody else. May have just saved his life. I did. Cancel it out. Damage increase in elemental weapons is pretty shit. Yeah, most of it comes from status effects, right? Okay, this isn't too bad. I can actually charge up big hits. And just bust his ass. That I don't like. That I don't like. Step away and we're into another boss. Pure Land is basically a boss gauntlet, unfortunately. I think there's 6. Funny enough, the final dungeon, the Mana Fortress, isn't this bad about bosses. I think there's, I want to say 4? God damn, dude. Joe, there are a lot of almost worthless spells in this game. No, it's true, there are. And the other problem is, like, so many of them are just really situational, too. Yay, we powered it up. Actually, no, just feed yourself some jam. It'll be fine. There we go. Yeah, let her do her thing. Let her die, as it turns out. Oblivion remake something my brain thought up or legit? I have no idea. I have no idea what Bethesda's doing anymore. Kill his ass! It's tough to imagine that Osh has been on miss almost universally wears off way too fast. These Gygas guys are such dicks. He's about to be low on HP. I think he was at like 3,000, so he should be about done. He should be. Ow. Yeah, we should be in the ballpark here. Because we've been landing a lot of big hits on him. A lot of big hits. Lucid Bear makes you completely immune to physical attacks for a few hits. You can actually break Lucid Bear on enemies the same way. Just doing enough quick, weak attacks it wears off. She's out. Appearance changed it a little when they got low on HP, like in Mystic Quest. No, I always loved that about Mystic Quest. That was one of my favorite things about that game. Christ almighty. Working with a Genesis or non-poor grandparent, I don't have much to add to the conversation. And he just decided not to be affected by any of that. Just decided to ignore the whole thing. God, I thought we were almost there. Once again, just ignore the whole thing. There we go. God. Okay, I think there's only one more boss down here, and there should be a save gate before it. Smells a little cut in your mouth and fucking irritating. I hate those, yeah. I hate those. Ooh, sword orb. Sword orb. Swarb. We're gonna have a ton of upgrades to do when we leave here. Hopefully I can afford them all. I mean, if I can, I'll just do the main weapons. What we got? Yeah. You know, it'd be really funny, honestly, is if when you scan treasure boxes, they all just show up as traps. Because how would you know otherwise, right? How's the cash grind in this game? It's not bad. We've been able to afford everything so far. We're missing like two equipment upgrades, but like I've got 213,000 gold points. If I left right now, I could afford them. And I don't think there's anything else to buy. Because all the equipment that's better than that has to be found. God, shut up. Alright. I think this is the last dragon. I think this is the last boss in this area, I think. 3,200. That looks familiar. Fear's Gnome. So it's another lightning guy. How long would it take to grind for all the best equipment? Ages, which is why we're not doing it. Oh, yes. Okay, that's great. I am super on board with that. Drop fucking rocks on his head until he dies. Long story short, like, level 8 is not the maximum upgrade level for your weapons. Level 9 is. But I don't think any of your weapons naturally go to 9 just from the orbs you get over the course of the game. But all of the orb types are technically rare drops off of enemies in the Mana Fortress. So if you really want to grind it out, you can get all your weapons to 9. It's actually not doing a whole lot more than just throwing spears into his head. Problem is he doesn't fucking stand still. Well, his blitz breath isn't as bad as the last guy's. Funny enough. Hi. Ah, she's getting hit. See, that's what I want. I want those big old hits. Get him again. Yeah, that's the stuff. 500 damage in one go. Do you upgrade the orbs in your weapons already? Your magics highly recommend upgrade each elemental to max level as well as weapons. There's only one area left to clear and you better attempt to take down optimal form. Bullshit! Totally unnecessary. Like, the regular enemies in the Mana Fortress are a pretty big pain in the ass. I don't actually remember any of the bosses there being bad. Like, I feel like Pure Land has the worst bosses. Can I? Oh yeah, I have no magic. You know what? It's fine. Eat this walnut. Make this end faster. I'll put an end to this. Well, then every game fact for a JRPG insists you be 10 plus levels above what's reasonable. There we go. Huzzah. One that fears Lumina, which might be a pain in the ass. Nah, he's just as vulnerable to physical attacks, if I remember correctly. If we're talking about the same one. With our healing as high as it is, it should be okay. Okay, don't fuck with these. Don't bother. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Just go. Just come on. Come on. Don't. Play with the chicken legs. Yes, save, please. Yeah, Lumina is the worst to grind out. Cause it's... Oh. Where are we? Look! They're on a fucking mountaintop. They look every direction except the pertinent one. The Mana Tree! We made it, chat. We did it. We have at last arrived at the Mana Tree. Everything is gonna be okay. We're here! Let's revive the Mana Sword! It's like a dream. Can we really be here? It looks nothing like a manatee. But we've done it. Finally, something goes our way. I'm so glad I met you. And you too, Cheeks. I'm so lucky I found such good help. So much has happened. We never gave up hope. We just have one more job to do. Ask the Mana Tree to revive the sword. Then we can beat the fortress. Ah, now see the power of the Mana Fortress. Never mind. At least we didn't fail off screen this time, yeah. But... Wake up! Hey, what up? Where are we? There's no Mana Tree. What the? After all we've been through, it's Thanatos' doing. What's going to happen now? Look at the sprite. Fanny's fearing for her life. The sprite's just like, oh. But it is I, the Mana Tree. The Mana Fortress is using up most of the world's mana. Soon all the beasts will be transformed into one giant creature. Only the great Mana Beast can bring back mana. But the beast has little control over its rage. If it were to attack the fortress, the world would be finished. The only way to avoid this is to beat it using the Mana Sword. I think the Mana Tree talks like an Ent from Lord of the Rings. The sword can only be used by people of the tribe of Mana. Your father, the legendary knight Saren, should be standing here now. He was badly wounded 15 years ago by the Emperor, but vowed to stop him. On his way to a final showdown, he fell and never got up. That was in Potos. You mean the ghost I saw by the falls was my dad? He's like, wow! That was your father, Saren. I was his wife. And am your mother. Butt's gonna cry now. We are of the Mana Tribe. The women of our kind become the tree and the protectors of the world. The men wield the sword and protect against evil. Fuck the tree. You must stop the fortress. Mana is weak and its shields are down. In my last energy, I will summon the power of the Seeds of Mana. Sword power maximum! Butts, I'm sorry, I haven't been much of a mother to you. Yeah, because you're a fucking tree. Mother, is that really you? Please. Finally meet Mom, only to see her get nuked off the map. Imagine Darth Vader telling Luke he fucked a tree. Mother? Why won't you talk to me? Mother! But, Mother... This is nuts! Snap out of it. She asked us to do something. Fanny doesn't have a mother. Doesn't? Neither do I. Sorry. I'll be okay. Got a lot to live up to, and we've got a big job ahead. Now you're talking, number one. Yeah, I feel like I just met my mom too. I know she's in my heart. All right, let's do it. Yeah! Huzzah! All right, so we can wander around in the ruins of the mana tree all we want. But there ain't much here, so let's get the fuck out. Bye, dead tree mom. Alright, we're done with Pure Land. Fuck Pure Land. All my homies hate Pure Land. I want to go to Gold City. Perfect. We need more nuts. And we need to upgrade all these weapons we got. Let's see where we're at. Alright. So we got 241,000 gold. And almost everything can be upgraded. Alright, Gyga's sword becomes the Dragon Buster. Werebuster becomes the Great Axe. Dragon Lance is already there. Nimbus Chain is already there. Wingbow becomes the Doom Bow. We got a Shuriken. We got Dragon Dart. And the glove only made it to heavy. So I think these are level 8. I think Dragon Buster, Dragon Lance, Nimbus Chain, Doom Bow, Shuriken, and Dragon Dart all made it to 8. The glove and the axe we missed. But that's okay, because I don't use them very much. Finally get a sword specialized in dragons after you killed the bosses for it with a slap in the face. I did get that sword orb early on, though. I think maybe from the first dragon, I could have upgraded it for the other two. But also, it's really hard to hit dragons with a sword. Like, they're not exactly swooping down for it, you know? Alright, we need... Just give me all your chocolate. Give me all your chocolate. Give me all your nuts. Give me all your revivification cups. Here's a legendary jetpack of mana, problem solved. Okay. Step 2. We'll fly back to the sunken continent and we'll get the last 2 equipment upgrades from Neko. And then we'll go to Pandora and save, and then it's time. Time to put a pin in this thing. My sword didn't change color. Okay, I'm gonna move some equipment around too, I think. Here we go. Gauntlet. Gauntlet. Still got 100k in the bank. I guess I could buy a couple royal jams. Oh, I don't need any more. Bit of a conundrum, do I now? I doubt I'll be this in the next hour. I don't know if it... just let's see what happens, okay? Quit trying to scry how every single evening is gonna go. I honestly don't remember how long the Mana Fortress is. I know it's shorter than Pure Land. All right. Watching a video on the Darkseid games and forgot how amazing Darkseid is. Oh, Darkseid 2 is. At the Hall of Death again, the only way out of here is death. Darkseid? If you haven't seen Darkseid, I don't know. Chat, what do you think? For someone who hasn't seen Darkseid, would you suggest watching it or playing it? Because either way, it's a real experience. Mine keeps going to the DC villain. Watch the rest plays on it. All right, we're doing this. We're going to the Mana Fortress. So the way you go to the Mana Fortress is you approach it, and then Flammy flies up and takes you. Whee! Here we are. Oh, that's right. I was gonna switch around equipment. I guess I can leave you on the bow for now. I'm gonna put Fanny on the spear. I feel like that's gonna get a bit more use. All right, Captain Duck is back. He is DC. He's like the DC big bad. Aha, 1 damage. Suck it. There we go. Trying to be horror games based on H.R. Geiger art. For the first game, the devs had the amazing idea of firing the lead designer midway through. This is trying to fix the game. Second game, the writer must have had a personal grudge with the writer and his self-insert. Yeah, they are nuts. They are just bonkers games. All right, let's get in here. Let's get to it. All right, we're here. It's the Mana Fortress. I also love that the very first thing that greets you when you enter the Mana Fortress is crabs. Not even very strong crabs. Also, hey, Dragon Buster, really strong. Really powerful weapon. Might be the only dungeon with completely unique music. Might be, yeah. Might actually be. Even ancient super weapons are subject to carcinization? Bad memories of these heads, and I don't remember why. Ooh. Become crab. There we go. Ah, treasure. Give me that scan. Red. Red means good. My chocolate won't fit. Oh. Fucking. So I don't think we got to see this before because the werewolves in the cursed forest didn't have magic that I recall. But the the werewolves in this game JoJo pose when they cast magic. And I kind of love that. Target. I think it's saying treasure. I think it's saying like trap but also treasure. It's kind of weird. Come on. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that either. Nice, there you go. Score. So yeah, we're doing like 900 damage with some easy charges. Charles Man's remake, one of the character designers, fairly famous furry artist. You can tell when you encounter werewolves. Sword and book. Quit summoning things. The pen is at a higher level for the fortress. Yeah, book. If you're just gonna fucking run off, so will I. I ain't gotta deal with this horse shit. Darcy 2, a significant amount of the game is dedicated to a puzzle where the protagonist to find a magnetic alien crossbow and use it to cheat at ring tests. What is it? What is it about crossbows in adventure games? Why does every adventure game have crossbows? It's Shredder, it was Shredder. Him ass got shredded. Scan it! Vest guard. I think that's good. It might be. It guards your vest? Well, we're about to find out. Oh, no. It's the kind of armor that I already have. Could have saved myself 60-some K if I had just waited until the Mana Fortress to get it, but I also would have died if I had done that, so. Time sell for $1.50. I mean, at this point, outside of buying back consumables that we use and upgrading any additional weapons, we don't need money anymore. Money is not going to accomplish anything. At this point, we're just running the score up. I gotta switch you out to this. The bow is just... Something about the bow just doesn't connect. It just doesn't work. Like, I feel like it has a lower hit chance than most weapons. If you're not watching Darkseid as Cruel Angel Thesis, in the 3D Zelda games, you get a tunic that drains your money, but you're invulnerable in it. Amulet Ring! That could be good. That sounds like something that's good. It is, by about 5 points. Oh, I got another one. Chaos is very exciting. Got some resist on it too. I got 2 of them. How about that? Yeah, Greed Sword does damage boosted by how wealthy you are. You don't often see those in RPGs, do you? And I think I know why. Most RPGs have really fucked up economies. This might be a boss? Nope. Yep, nope, yep, yes. It's the new bat. And he's poisoned. 4200 Lumina. Like, how Lumina are we talking here? What's level 0 Lucent Beam gonna do this guy? 44 damage. Cool. Protection from Petrify? That is good. That is definitely a good thing. Okay, yeah, we'll do a lot better just meleeing this guy. Start to get stronger the more Mega Elixirs you've already used up. Now that would be cool. That would be really cool. Is he allergic to light? Shows you to the OG Buffy movie and she fucking hates it. She didn't have any magic on her, dipshit. Oh, maybe that's his thing. Maybe he hits the dispel to like drop any potential walls. I think I got cheated out of that one. So the idea of an RPG or progression is use consumable, gain permanent stats. I mean, that was the way the original Saga game worked. The original Final Fantasy Legend. If you wanted to upgrade your non-monster party members, you had to buy, yeah, Final Fantasy Legend 1 humans. Actually, I think you had to do it for the mutants too, or was it just the humans? I should be hitting me with the suck. And the robots in Legend 3. One weird progression system the Saga didn't keep. I mean, it is a weird progression system. Because it basically means your money is your progression. It actually wasn't like... Wasn't like old D&D like that or something? Or some old tabletop game? Where you essentially like bought levels with money or something? A lot of these bosses are weak to Lumina, spammed your high level Salamando. You could actually try that, yeah. getting really annoying just waiting for this guy. Eh. Yeah, as far as the schools of magic go, Lumina was kind of a dick move in this game. Making so many of the final enemies in this game weak against it. And making it such a pain to actually work on. Okay, why don't you come down here and say that, motherfucker? See, this guy will not land now. He's just gonna float up there and cast magic till we all die. I keep getting cheated out of these charges. It's super annoying. There we go, 665. That's what I wanted. That's what I want to see. You run him out of magic? I'm not sure it's actually possible to run any of the bosses in this game out of magic. Most of the bosses seem to have a resistance to MP absorb. Yeah, 505. So like even if you try to absorb their magic, you're only gonna get like 1 point or something. Yeah, they technically have an amount of MP, but it's usually high enough that it's like never gonna matter. And honestly, like I don't even know if they're actually having to spend their MP to cast their spells. They might just be like straight cheating. Analyze, check that last one. I suppose we can. Let us know how close we are to done on this guy too. 166 hit points left. He's down to 61 of 99. And now he's dead. So yeah, over the course of a normal fight, he used 1/3 of his magic. So I don't think running any of the bosses out of magic is a real feasible tactic. Way to go! Alright, I'm gonna be reasonable and not use the magic rope here. Use it here. Can I use it anywhere in here? Can't call Flammy either. Might just have to like drag her out. Yeah, we're just gonna drag her asses out of here. Love when a game lets you run a boss out of magic. I do too. Like, I greatly appreciate it when games give you options like that, different tactical options. I like it when you have like undead enemies that flip the script on, you know, attack and healing magic. I like fights to be different. I like there to be a variety of things to do. kind of a pain to get out of here, though, isn't it? This might be overly cautious of me. Because the next boss in particular, I don't remember being very hard. But I don't remember what the one after that is. But, you know what? Not actually a recent kind of RPG was real good about that sort of thing. Slice and dice? Nice. Nice. Come on. Come on. Come on. I don't think we use any consumables through that whole thing, so we just need to dump this out in the ocean. Fuck, man. I end up in the Empire or something. No, this is, Tasnica. That's a clever encounter design. Monsters run if you overkill their buddies or put huge guard against their attacks. That's cool. That's another thing I really like, is enemies that show some kind of sensibility. Some kind of awareness of what's going on in response to that. Monsters die if you hit them hard enough or with a bunch of weak hits, or if you get them to precise HP values. Yeah, that kind of variety is really important to keep battles from getting, like, super boring. Here we go. Meow. In D&D, for some friends, I always describe a combat as way too hard for one simple reason. Just going inside. It's okay, come on. Come on, it's fine. It's fine, relax. Enemies are sentient, they were losing, they would run away. Ah. Yeah, I get where I get it. They didn't want to just be like free XP, yeah. Need to stop for this. Never mind. I did need to stop for that crab. Come on. Come on. We've seen all this before. We've been here. I don't know what he's doing healing himself. We haven't done any damage to him yet. Now we've done damage to him. Moon Saber magic. Ha! Whack. Pow. Anything stopping you from just running past these guys? Some are kind of a pain in the ass about it. Might cast spells or catch up to us. The werewolves in particular are really fast. Like the slime dudes, probably fine to just scoot past them. The Sunless Skies Company has an upcoming game. Yes? That sounds familiar. The other thing is, for the enemies that aren't much of a challenge, free XP. More levels will only make the rest of this easier. Case in point. All right, part 2. Kapow. Kapow. I remember where I read once about some DM turning kobolds into nightmare enemies by just having them use tactics. Do not want shapeshifter. Goodbye. Yeah, that's the stuff. Pow. Darkstalker mega whacked. Okay, I'm getting really sick of switching weapons around, so I'm gonna give Fanny the whip, and I'm gonna use the sword, and that way I can just switch between as he goes through this whole thing. I straight forgot how many whip points there are in this stupid fortress. Come on. Grab! We're like called smart kobolds. That's kind of hilarious. Come on, guys. Not that complicated. That guy was just dodging everything. There we go. Nice. Good. A. A. Oh, all I'm using for right now is a scan. And it's skilled up again. Still haven't reached level 4. Amulet rings for everybody, I guess. That does not suck at all. I ain't mad about that. Mr. Basilisk came back. Poor Eggatrice. All they wanted was to live. I'm gonna take care of this asshole before he starts reproducing. Or not. Oh, or so. Come on. This is trap or target. Medical herb won't fit. Here we go. Boss number 2. This is the reverse. This is the Dread Slime. This is the reverse of the other one we did. Yeah. 5,000 hit points. Dread Slime gets whacked. Now this one fears shade, but we haven't really used shade much at all. So let's see what Dark Force level 0 does. Yeah, nothing. This one, I remember this one not really being hard. Just do big charge ups and whack it. The other weird thing about this one is it being the inverse of the other one we fought. It gets bigger as we hit it instead of smaller. So we'll be able to keep track of how much damage we're doing by what size it is. Remember your strategy for this one? What was it? Wow, this thing just goes acid storm crazy. That's like all it does. It just says acid storm. $999 damage. His wall dark storm and let himself blow himself up. That's cute. We'll just do this a couple times. Uh-oh, can I not reach him anymore? No, I can. That just didn't hit for some reason. There we go. So I better let them know. Hey, trying to hit this guy with melee, figuring out where his hurt box is, got really troublesome. But fortunately, once you're there, you're just kind of there. He expands around you, so you can't really move, but that means you're locked into place where you can hit him. Okay, I'm not gonna bother leaving after that one. I'm just gonna forge ahead. I didn't use any of my resources, really. Just a tiny bit of MP. Ooh. If I remember correctly, those guys are really fucking scary. Hopefully they die like everybody else. Yep, they do. Boy, howdy, do they ever. Oh, we got those guys, too. Damn you. There we go. Yeah, like, the one time that I bothered to level up all my magic, like, it was really cool. Like, it was definitely cool, but it never really ended up feeling all that useful compared to just hitting things. Oh, yeah, these are Terminators. What about that? Pow. For some reason, those big armor guys never have much in the way of hit points. Like, even their final form, the Terminators, only have like 300 hit points or something. JoJo pose. How? Oh, those guys make Darkstalkers. What's that? Nice. There's really like this weird jump in the game. And it happens right around when you get like the level 8 weapons, where just all of a sudden you do a fuckload of damage. Like you go from doing like 40 or 50 damage on a normal uncharged hit to like 300. And it happens so suddenly. Alright, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need this in my life. And I definitely don't need these assholes in my life. Come on. I got places to be. Pays down weapon damage is a lot. Yeah. Yeah, it really is. I genuinely don't know. Oh, I actually got to level 8 with the sword. It's pretty funny. I can show you what a full charge on this thing looks like. Maybe. They stopped dispelling me. This takes fucking forever to get there. There we go. Whee! I mean, it does do a shitload of damage. Yeah, we don't... Oh, you're gonna get stuck again, aren't you? Don't get stuck. Let me fight this sword. Normally it's just Inky Pace in levels 4 to 7 and 8. They just suddenly remembered where they were supposed to be. Like, what do you think about just kind of... Oh yeah, those guys, these like master ninja dudes, whatever they are, do a bunch of damage if you let them. There we go. There we go. ass. I'm gonna do it. Come on, get him out of the way. Get him out of the way. Shove him out of the way. Here we go. Oh shit, I think we're here. I think we've actually arrived. This is where he fought the final mech rider. You can see like the core of this place in the background. Yep, this is it. Remember this dickhead? Dillick! For ages I have been searching for a human with the power to conquer this world. One born in the shadow of darkness and raised in the light of mana. Dillick is the one. I cannot wait any longer. My body has grown weak. It is time. Using his body, I will take the Mana Fortress and rule the world. Doot, 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 doot. See, that's the thing about Thanatos, is he's not wearing a skull mask. He's so old, his face is a skull. I'm just making shit up. Dillick, resist him with all your might. Wacha! Ugh, cack! I must hurry, this body is breaking up. Help me, goof. Let me out. We did it! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Dillick, snap out of it. Where am I? Gwahahaha. How good this new body feels. I grow strong. Liar, you can't just steal someone's body. My dear, I can do anything I want. Can't move. Annie, can you hear me? It's me, Dillick. He's too strong. I'm finished, but I can help you. Thanatos is an ancient sorcerer who sold his heart to the underworld. Though his life force is eternal, he hasn't his own body. His life force is growing darker. He feeds on hatred and destruction. Ooh, silence, you. How rude. So sorry I won't see you again, but I have to do this. Your butt's right. Take care of Fanny. Dillick, no! Ah, ah! Okay. This is probably the most interesting musical track in the entire game. Forbid this. Just when I was to be reborn, I must withdraw. Is there any indication that Dillick was born in darkness? No, I think it's because he was like born in light that like Thanatos could corrupt him to very effective ends. So here's Thanatos. I have been frosted. 6,666 hit points. Fears Lumina, unsurprisingly. So he's got some badass magic. If you've leveled up Lumina, you can do a ton of damage to him. You can also just beat the shit out of him. It's fine. I forget if you can hit him like this. Let's find out. Yes, you can. All right, 9 more hits like that and we're golden. Yeah, I love this track in this game. Song is one I knew before going into the stream and not disappointed hearing context now. Yeah, it's great. It's great. It really is even better when you see what's going on. That's the that's like the level 8 balloon, by the way. Just phase out of here. Pandora Ruins Redux, yeah. Ah, come on, fucking get back in here so I can heal her. There we go. Ah, she died anyway. Okay, fuck. That's fine. Yeah, the other thing about this guy is he's not hard to hit. Like he's not immune when casting. I think you might even be able to queue up attacks on him. Oh shit. He will knock your people unconscious though. Make sure don't fucking die. Dark Lich gets whacked. Hang on. Here we go. That should do it. You can drain bosses of MP with chain casting. I just don't think it would be effective. Because most of them seem resistant to it. Okay, y'all really need to stay away from them hands. Oh, fuck. Come on. Poking his little beanie head up there. There he is. High-level mana drain spells more so you can, but it involves doing the thing. Yeah. Grinding it. You got to grind it up if you want to do that. Whiff that completely. Come on over here. Alright. We don't want to catch those hands. No. Shit, I knew I shouldn't have done that. That's okay, he's coming back. Just get up. Yo! Before that happens. Good, making himself scarce. A lot of the bosses in this game really love, like, teleporting around and shit. Making themselves otherwise unavailable for much of the time. Yeah, fortunately this guy doesn't have any, like, crazy physical resistances or anything. Got him. He goes down pretty fast with high-level charge attacks. You just gotta make sure you stay away from his grabby hands. Leveled up. We did it! The seal on Dryad's mana magic is gone. Ooh. Tilak! Sorry, I had to kill his ass. Fanny. But hey, we did it, right? Everything's fixed, right? Nope! So let's get out of here. Ooh-ah! What is it? Phew! I'm okay. Just dizzy. I know that feeling. Let's get out of here now! I mean, we can actually just kind of run around for a bit if we want. It's not a big deal. It's a mana beast. Isn't it a Flammy? I guess Flammies were once mana beasts. Hurry, the mana beast will ruin the world. Come on, do it. I can't. I won't hurt a mana beast. I can't. They're only trying to restore mana. And Cheeks, if you use up all your mana power, you'll disappear. They just kind of popped this out at the very end, I feel like. There really isn't any foreshadowing or anything for this. Yeah, oh yeah, if we do the thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna lose Cheeks. Oh no! Right, I can't go through with this. What do you mean? I'm not gonna kick the bucket. My world is separate from this one. It just means I won't see you again. Okay, if we don't stop the mana beast, your world is finished, right? Everything will perish. Trees, animals, people. That must not happen. You have the mana sword. You must save this world. You have no choice. You made a vow to your mother, the mana tree, right? I'll be okay. All right. You're sure? Of course. Later, Fanny. So this is the true final boss. We have to stop the mana beast from annihilating the world. Take the sword. We'll cast mana magic. Then mana sword will appear. So the way this works, I'm gonna wait. There it is. This is a really cool looking fight, at least. Yeah, it's a really good final boss track. This isn't Flammy, but it's like it's another dragon like that. Oh god, that does a lot of damage. That you're holding the mana sword. It hasn't awakened. It is not ready. Okay. So here's what you do. At the very end, Dryad finally gets its third power, and it's called Mana Magic. And you have to get both of them. Both the girl and the sprite have a version of this. They both have to cast it simultaneously. And that revives the mana sword. And now you can just beat the shit out of the mana beast. If you're curious... Never mind. It's got like 9,000 hit points or something. But considering how much damage you do with each swing, it doesn't matter. This is essentially a cutscene fight. You just have to make sure none of its attacks kill you. You don't think you actually need to do this? You absolutely have to do this. I'll put moon strength on him after that because it makes him do stupid high damage. Yeah, I bet it makes him do max. This is like the only attack that really does a lot of damage. I kind of wonder if I can cancel it out. Like, she might have dodged it. She did, actually. The thing I gotta pay attention to is when the mana magic wears off. Yeah, like now. I remember figuring out the double cast on mana magic and make thing work, and you did beat the game. Well, the first time I got here, I couldn't beat the game because I ran out of magic. And I didn't have any walnuts or anything, and I couldn't cast the magic, so I couldn't revive the sword, so I couldn't beat the beast. I've never looked it up, but I've always kind of theorized there's another way to do it. The level 9 version of the sword is the mana sword. And I've always kind of wondered if you upgrade the sword to level 9, maybe you don't need to do the whole mana magic shuffle thing. You can? Okay. So maybe that was it. Fan album for this game made a few years back. I can't speak to the rest of it. Ends with an awesome 17-minute chiptune medley of the game soundtrack. Grinding for super rare enemy drops, yeah. There we go. We've done it, chat! And we're here. I don't know where here is. Cheeks! He's gone. They? I didn't even say goodbye. Cheeks. Cheeks, I'll never forget you. Not with a name like that. Ever. Ever. There are 2 me's there. Me too. And Dillick too. Man, sucks to be her. Goes through this entire game chasing her sweetheart and he dies at the very end. Actually, she has to kill him at the very end. The mana beast is turning into snow. There's something weirdly pleasant about this. Like, it's a very bittersweet ending. Like, you lose one person you tried to save, you lose one of your party members. There's something interesting about the mana beast turning to snow and everything being this like, it being this like cold winter ending. But Dillick off himself, not transforming into Thanatos. It's like, unfortunately, the localization doesn't make these scenes very clear. I always assumed that they killed, like Fanny killed him to ensure that it wouldn't happen. Like he couldn't control himself anymore, but he could hold himself long enough to let them kill him. Thanatos did take over his body, but then Dillick died. Either he killed himself somehow, or the party kills him, and Thanatos has to emerge as his lich form. As his last-ditch attempt. Man is real bittersweet. It does seem like that. I mean, Final Fantasy Adventure has essentially the same ending. You spend the entire game trying to save the girl, and in the end, she has to turn into the mana tree to keep the cycle going. And you lose. So many people fucking die in that game. They die or they get debilitated or something. And this one definitely has a more cheerful ending. Like the boy and the girl go around and visit all the people that they met along the way. But yeah, it's hard to forget the people you lose. Legend of Mana was also pretty bittersweet, but in a much more high concept way. Like, it wasn't as explicit as this. It was more like the whole theme of the game had this whole like destruction and creation thing going on. Saying is the real secret of Mana was the friends they met along the way. What was the real secret of Mana, chat? What do you think the actual secret of mana was? If you destroyed the world, did you really save it? Well, that's the thing. We didn't destroy the world. We destroyed both of the things that were gonna destroy the world. We destroyed the mana. Well, you know, at this point, I'm not even sure we destroyed the mana fortress. I think we just cleaned it out. I think that's why the mana beast showed up anyway, and we had to kill that one. The real secret of mana is that girls love turning trees. Secret is your dad had relations with the tree. Secret is every row column and 3x3 region Sudoku sums to 45. The mana's blue flavor. I always assumed that the titular secret of mana was the main character's lineage. That his mom was a tree, and his dad fucked the tree. So yeah, I technically agree with y'all. In so many words. But that does seem to be like the big reveal of the game when you find out the tree is your mom. After she's blasted out of existence. So it'll be very interesting to see what the tone and story of Trials is like. What'd you do with your life now that you know your mom is a tree? Dad got some. To your man is actually it's Seiken Densetsu, Legend of the Holy Sword 2. Should rename the game to My Dad Fucked a Tree. The secret is to undercook the onions. Oh, Dave. I do really like this last track. You know what? Honestly, I don't think there's a single bad song in this entire game. And I don't know how many games you can actually say that about. Every single song in this entire game is just a total banger. And look, you do actually get to go back to Potos eventually. We were just joshing you. Once you defeat the legendary fortress and beat off the mana beast, they let you come home to your little podunk town where everybody hates you. But you gotta promise to put the sword back. Hiroki Kikuda's the GOAT. And we just put it back with our mind powers that we've suddenly developed. You're 200,000 in cash. Your dad is a rock. Mom is a tree, dad is a rock. Here's our friend Cheeks, just slightly out of phase with reality now. I do really like this scene, though. This is a lovely note to end on, I think. Yeah, that's Cheeks. That's totally Cheeks. Getting 200,000 to buy the town that evicted them all. It brought tears to your eyes as a kid. It's sad. It's sad. I know somebody said it's kind of cheesy, kind of overwrought. And I think part of that's the localization. I mean, part of it is definitely the story. Like the story for all the drama it's trying to do, it's not paced terribly well, you know? But I think it is ultimately effective. You know, it really is a story about the trials of being a hero. You know, all the troubles and sacrifices involved. And how like winning the fight isn't going to fix everything. You know, letting things get to this point where man is all out of whack and there's a big deadly fortress on the horizon. There really is no good ending to that. There is going to be loss. There is going to be sacrifice. And the game is effective in conveying that. Every mana game I've played has been a greater than the sum of its parts kind of thing. Yes, I very much agree with that. Yeah. There's always some, like, they're not perfect games. They're absolutely not perfect games. I don't even know if I would say they're like 9 out of 10 games. Because, like, this one, we played this long enough. You've seen enough of this game to know, like, the whole combat system is kind of touchy. There's some really not great bosses in it. Nobody wants to grind magic. Nobody should have to grind. Nobody has to grind magic, but it was not a great addition to this game. Even so, even with the things holding it back, it's still a very fun and very meaningful game. It's still one of my favorites on the system. Probably one of my favorites of all time. I wonder how much of it was bad localization, how much of it was just the original Japanese being off. That is a really good question, too. You know, we don't know without going back to the source how good the original writing was either. And I know from working in localization, I'm gonna switch these out, by the way. I know from working in localization that sometimes you get dog shit. Sometimes the original is just essentially an afterthought. It was just somebody filled in the blanks to get the story where they needed the gameplay to be. and then it's really up to the localization to figure out what you're going to do with that. But a lot of times it's not. You know, a lot of times the original is very well written, and the localization, if it's rushed, if it's understaffed, if it's just lacking on the translation side, isn't gonna get all that across. I say the issue is more so having to grind both weapons and magic separately. I mean, I really think it's the magic thing. Like, cause grinding weapons, I don't feel like grinding weapons in this game is an issue. Like, whatever weapon you like I got the sword to level 8 without really trying. I just enjoyed using it, you know? I got a bunch of those other weapons up real high to like 6 or 7. Because there's no cost to you to do that. The only cost is not working on the other weapons that you don't have equipped. It's not costing you magic points to build up those weapon skills. Free kill if there's a mod in chat right now. But magic. The problem is that magic is pulling from a limited resource. Like, you can't just go around and sling spells at every single thing in the game. You'll run out of magic, and you won't have it in those situations where you do need it. The other thing that I didn't really talk about, but I definitely felt while we were playing, the animations for magic, for the casting, really adds up over time. And it can really kind of make some of those fights, it makes some of the magic heavy fights drag really bad. So that's definitely another knock against trying to grind up magic. It eats time. It eats up so much time trying to do that. So yeah. I wonder if you fix the magic system by making it chargeable based on however many seeds you've unlocked. Hang on. I heard something. I don't know. I honestly don't know how salvageable of a system this is in a game like this. I would say I don't think leveling magic based on uses is ideal. Yeah, I really don't know how you make a system like this work. in a game like this. Was worthy one of the few people I've seen tackle those last few bosses using primarily melee weapons and not magic. Oh, really? Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I've always thought like the Lich is like just super easy with your regular weapons. The one time I did grind up Lumina to use on those bosses, it was not worth it. Helped a bit with that last vampire. And the bosses that tend to stay out of your way, the Gyguses, the birds, the snakes, the vampires. Magic definitely helps with those, but I always just spam Lucent Beam on Lich. Yeah, well, hopefully I've demonstrated he's really not that bad if you just smack his ass with a sword. First two Tales games have a similar issue with the game freezing for a lot of spells. Let me tell you, it's fun when your AI party members will endlessly spam magic. Yeah. Trying to think of some way to increase the power without needing to grind. I think the soonest you can recast when grinding is when they do a little duck in the animation, or still a little bit you can cast. Yeah. The first thought I have off the top of my head is, instead of tying like magic experience to number of casts, tie it to like the enemies that they're used on. So like if you hit an enemy, or if you hit a group of enemies with like freeze, then when those enemies are defeated, you get experience for all of them in a greater proportion than you would from just each individual cast. I'm a stickler for grinding out that kind of stuff in games like this, and even I don't grind up Lumina more than a level 2 or 2. Yeah, it really needs to level up quicker later in the game, and unfortunately, it's the opposite. Unfortunately, the magic grind is way slower later on. I mean, you saw, we got the girls' Undine magic to 7, and we got that by using it so much in like every boss fight that I was having to like use walnuts to restore it. Now imagine trying to do that with spells that didn't have nearly as much utility. Like, it's crazy. Like, if we spammed, this is what Chaos was saying, if we spammed Fireball in like every single boss fight, maybe Salamando would have been level 7 by the end. But that's just one elemental school out of 8, really. Try to fix that in the sequel by having bosses counterattack when you hit them with a strong spell, I think. Oh. Start Dryad, Lumina Shade, partly leveled. Yeah, they really should have done that. They really should have done that. Dryad, like, there's no... As important as Dryad's magic is in the final battle, I mean, obviously you can make it work with level 0 magic. It's not that big of a deal, but like... Sprite's version of Dryad magic is... What is it? It's a sleep spell and an attack spell that damages you to execute. It's stupid. Like, how would you ever level that? Why would you ever level that? Can't request muting the game audio. Oh, if you're getting tired of it, yeah, we can just get out of here. We'll just go back to magazine. I'll put on some different music for a bit. Yeah, no problem. I could see that getting a little tedious after a while. Here we go. That'll work. I thought it was a revival spell on Walt for the girl. For the sprite, it's sleep and burst. That's the issue right there. The last point you were saying about Salamando as an example, that's what drives you crazy. You usually end up picking one of those schools of magic you like, and that becomes your go-to. Yeah. And then you're screwed when you take it against, like, the red dragon, you know? It's just by the way the magic system is designed, it's not gonna work on everything, and that sucks. What's up, Assy? You put the Dwarf Village music on loop instead. Then the others get neglected unless you focus on them and grinding. Yeah. Is sleep any good? No, because I'm pretty sure even if it lands, I think for enemies, one hit will wake them back up. I don't hate the idea of leveling magic through use. In the abstract, I don't hate it either. I hate the way it's applied here, though. Like, it really... Like, your scaling has to be on point. Like, you need to really look at how much people are going to use magic. I think it's tricky in this game because there's 8 different schools of magic. And then those are essentially doubled. I mean, ignore Shade and Lumina for a second here. But yeah, you have 7 schools of utility magic, and you have 7 schools of attack magic. And like, you know, how many bosses in the game are weak against Shade, for example? I seriously think it's like 2 or 3. So you need to take a serious look at how often people are going to be using these spells, you know? I know it's not tomorrow. What's in the magazine after this? Oh, we are going to... Let me see if I can find it, where we were. Oh, spoiler alert. Spoilers! We were here. This is where we're coming back to in the magazine. So on Thursday, you'll be able to request any of this stuff, and then after this is the final Star Fox comic? It's either the ultimate or penultimate Star Fox comic. Pretty tolerant to optional grinds like this. It takes too long to max anything here, alone all of it. Yeah. Even with the convenience of being able to cast the girls' spells on the party out of combat, like when I did make the effort to level up all these spells, I sat in the cheapest inn I could find, in like Gaia's Navel maybe, and I would just cast her spells over and over and over and over again, and then stay at the inn and cast them over and over and over and over again, and then stay at the inn. And you know what? It barely made any difference through the rest of the game. It was nice. The gnome defense up spell was helpful. Speed up might have been helpful. I honestly don't remember what that does. I don't know if that makes you charge faster or move faster or what. But yeah, even stuff like Lucent Shield and Wall weren't really that useful. And yeah, the other problem is you need so much healing in this game. You need so much healing. And you can't mitigate that with the rest of her spells. You can't really mitigate that with like defense boosts or Wall or whatever. Wall, I never used Wall because Wall can actually be a detriment. It can prevent you from healing. You don't want to throw up a wall and then somebody gets whacked with a big physical attack and you need to heal them and it bounces right off of them. Yeah, and Sprite's MP steal is late in the game. It would have been, I mean, even just giving the girl MP steal would have made a pretty big difference. But again, for me, I think ultimately it's the time factor. It takes so long to cast spells and recover from casting. And then restore your MP and then go through the whole thing again. Eternal problem with reflect magic, you need to heal all the time. The monsters don't or can't. Yeah. Yeah, monsters benefit from wall a lot more than the player ever does. It's funny you get each of the first 4 schools of magic at pretty good pace. You actually get some time to play with them a bit before they become necessary. You know, it might have been a result of how they had to cut the game down once it was no longer slated for CDs. They might have had the whole magic progression system scaled for the original game and then didn't refactor it once they had to cut out all the mid to late game content. By Saga Emerald Beyond out in 2 days. You can't heal it all in battle. Last 4 come in such a short time, back to back to back. You get a whole slew of spells. They have no idea what they do in rapid succession. And no real need for them either. Like, Shade, Shade is always my go-to example. Like, Shade is so minimally useful. There are so few bosses and so few enemies that are actually weak against it. And, like, Dispel has, like, weirdly little utility to it. Because statuses tend to fade so fast, it's either the statuses will fade after a couple seconds anyway, or enemies are absolutely obsessive about recasting it. So Dispel doesn't really end up doing anything for you in the end. Shade is great because when you cast a Shade spell, Shade shows up. Shade is a cool design. Shade is a really cool design. I won't deny that. Shade, Lumina, Luna, and Dryad are just very meh. No. Never seen Evil Gate do anything other than look interesting. Dark Force at least does decent damage with a few enemies weak to it. Yeah, Evil Gate. I'm not sure I've ever found a use for Evil Gate. Like, it's supposed to do damage, but it never seems to do more than Dark Force does, and Dark Force is like costs a quarter of the MP to cast. Test Drive 2 is on this page. I recall pretty sure the peeps behind that one went on to develop Need for Speed 1 through 4. Oh, interesting. She's offensive fire magic. Basically never gets fucking used because healing over attack spells for her, yeah. Yeah, the whole magic system in Secret Man is just completely out of whack. Like, you have all these spells, but they're not really worth experimenting with because you don't have enough mana. Like, you never get to triple digits in mana. Which means any spell that costs like 8, you're never gonna get more than like 10 casts of it at a time. Status effects fade way too fast. Enemies are super aggressive about their own casting. And they're just very spread out. Like, honestly, the whole system might have worked better if there were only 4 schools of magic instead of 8. You know, if they had stopped after Salamander, maybe it would have been a better system and just build around those 4 elements. I love when you play with the high level spells. So much fun to chuck them around, blow stuff up. It's annoying as hell to get there. It really is, yeah. Could hold more than a literal handful of any item. Maybe she would have had to be a heal bot. That's the other thing, yeah. The hard limit on restoratives means you're never really going to be able to depend on them with as much damage as flying around in that game. You need tons of healing, and you can't get it from items. You just can't. Yeah, it's a very weirdly balanced game. It's really kind of all over the place. It's really kind of a miracle it comes together as well as it does. Oh yeah, do 8 schools, but only 4 for each character. That would have been way better, honestly. That would have scaled much better for the size of the game. Yeah, there's just magic and some of the other stuff in the game. It really feels like it was designed for a longer game, which we know Secret of Mana was supposed to be. it was supposed to be a bigger game than it ended up being. So, yeah, I think maybe a lot of it just didn't get scaled down right when they had to start cutting things. Or maybe like in the case of consumables, it did get scaled way down for some reason when it really didn't need to. So, but I feel comfortable complaining about all these issues because there's so much more about the game that I love. Like I had a wonderful time going through Secret of Mana again. I was very, very happy to revisit this game. It is a very fun game to go through. Warts and all. I think ultimately it's really the vibe of it. It's really one, like, despite the melancholy tone of the story, it's still one of the like brightest and airiest and upbeat RPGs out there. You know, it really stands apart from other games on the Super Nintendo because it's just so perky. And you don't get a lot of that. You didn't get a lot of that then, and you don't get a lot of that now. It just feels good. It just feels really good to play, even when it's annoying you, even when you're whiffing big charge attacks and trying to use level 0 magic to kill an enemy. Like it just feels good to be in it. Yeah, it's a flawed gem. Absolutely. Archetypically greater than the sum of its parts. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. It gets the sense of adventure perfect. It really does. It really, really does. And that's always huge for me. The feeling of being on this grand world-spanning adventure. Secret of Mana gets that down really well. Again, could be better. The back half of the game is a bit disjointed in how you jump around and stuff, but you know, Flammy makes up for it, I think. So yeah, this has been Secret of Mana, chat. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had as good a time with it as I did. So now, tomorrow night we're gonna do something. We're gonna climb that goddamn mountain 20,000 times. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do something. We're gonna do a one-off something. Looking for a better SNES RPG. Oh god, Paladin's Quest. I actually had that game. I actually had the cartridge for it, and I gave it away. That'll be a rough one to revisit when we get there in the magazine, which we will. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a one-off something. I'm leaning towards Hog, but honestly, it could be anything. So stay tuned for that. Someday I had to make Otis play Secret of the Stars, and that will be hilarious. Thursday we'll be right back here. Back to the Power Hours, back to November 1993, back to requesting all kinds of games and stuff. I still don't have a plan for Friday, so stay tuned for that. More Power Hours on Saturday, no stream on Sunday, and then Monday. We'll see. I don't feel like getting into it right now, but I'm thinking things about our next game. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna put a week or two between Secret of Mana and the next big thing we play. But I am still kind of pondering what it's going to be. I have a short list. Keep dreaming, buddy. Keep on. Keep hope alive. I think it was right there with Elnar in terms of shitty RPG. Return to Pachamama. Alright, anyway, chat, let me go find somebody to raid. So your man didn't really take that long. It took, what was that? 7 nights? 6 nights? 7 nights? 7 nights. It took 7 nights. If I hadn't missed a night, we would have been done yesterday. Actually, some of my early streams were short too because I was sick. I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility that we could have finished it in 2 weeks if things had gone smoother. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. We are exactly where we need to be, chat. We've got an extra day tomorrow to just kind of fuck around. I think we'll go see Dama. They're playing more Celeste. I do enjoy experiencing Celeste vicariously through them. So yeah. Thanks again for coming out tonight, chat. Thanks for joining me for the epic conclusion of Secret of Mana. I don't want to wait too long before getting into Trials, I think. I've enjoyed this a lot, and I'm certainly not tired of this style game. It's not gonna be the next thing we play. We're not gonna start it on Monday, but I'm thinking I should go ahead and do Trials this year, because I did really enjoy this a lot. It was a wonderful return to a game that I haven't enjoyed and appreciated in quite a while. But anyway, for more rambling like this and playing of other things, join us tomorrow night for God only knows what, whatever strikes my fancy. Hopefully I will see you all then. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.